Welcome back to another race here in the NRRA, Division 1 still. We are finally at COTA. It's taken about 2 seasons for this to finally happen. It was originally on the schedule last season, didn't happen, and now we're finally here. A track that I think a lot of people are excited to have on the schedule, me included, as I'm a very good road course racer. At least that's what I believe. And I think a lot of people would also agree with that. But with that being said, we're finally going to get into this race here. A race that's waited 2 seasons to happen. It finally will happen here in Season 8. Like, sub, all that. Enjoy the vid. Alright, so I qualified P4 for the race. Tanuki, Smile, the Tanuki was fast out of nowhere. I went wide on this restart to start out. But Tanuki gets the whole shot here down the super long front stretch up to the line. Now we go up the hill into turn one, the most chaotic turn of all of them here. Iron sends it in on Smile. See, Kaz's sub Tar and Oda, they both sent it way deep. They got into me. I'm down to P4. I'm not down to P4, but I stayed P4. Felt like I lost positions. But you can already see I am way behind. You see Oda and his driver, they're all going everywhere. The 43 again cuts across, just about hits some people. Now you see the top three are kind of gotten away. Iron gets to the lead there after a push from Smile. I am catching a little bit here through those S's. The first half I was very slow. Now I'm catching up to the two teammates of mine that are in this race, and I send it way deep here, and I miss the corner a decent amount. I'm going to lose more time to them. But in my mind, as long as I can get away from the people behind, I feel, oh, maybe there's a chance I can catch these guys. And you can see the distance between me and the guys behind me. It's crazy how far behind. So now into this braking zone. I take it very good. All of them go wide. Tanuki gets in the wall, spins, and hits me. And all that progress I just made, all I was talking about, goes away. The 84 pinches me down, caused me to take an extremely tight line. I missed my braking, and now I'm in the grass, and I'm losing all this position. I even spin around, and I go into last place out of nowhere. It was looking like I was about to snag P3 from Tanuki. No, now I'm in last. The guy that everyone has considered the top guy to beat at road courses the past 2 seasons is now in the way back. I get past King here pretty quickly. So now my fight is to Dega, who I guess I didn't mention this in the intro. This is the one race this guy decided, oh, you know what? Let's do a one-off in the car that ECR gave me, while literally every ECR driver didn't show up. So we didn't have a sub for any of the drivers on my team. But, Dega, the part-time driver, got to drive. It is nice to see him driving again, but, like, it kind of sucked that he decided this weekend. He gets bogged down with the 12. It bogs me down. 12 actually slams into the wall. We actually gained 0 positions there. Now we gain a position because I've passed King again. So now through the S's, I am trying to catch up to Dega really quickly. Try and just get past him so I can get up to everyone and try and get past some people pretty quickly. I'm already pretty much to his back bumper, trying to get through these corners as best as possible. I'm just closing the gap in the corner. So now into coming down this hill, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and send it on the inside because I feel confident enough to do so. But he's able to close it off well. But because he does that, I pretty much punt him out of the way. And another position for me. So now that I'm past those two, I can now focus on gaining time to these guys, which I'm hoping won't take very long because I am much faster than the three Toyotas, but I do mess up my corner pretty badly here, going to the sand, and Dega just catches right back up to me. One thing I did not want to do. Smile's gotten away up at the front. Meanwhile, Iron and Tanuki, Iron's kind of held up Tanuki here. See Smile going past. Then it's Iron Tanuki, and then it's the Toyotas. Then it's Dega King. I'm still fighting with Dega. He's on what will be the inside during this really long right-hander, and I go wide again. I'm taking all these corners crazy wide out of nowhere. Some I just wasn't doing during practice and qualifying, all that stuff. So now I'm trying to get through this corner as best as possible, and I get the turn out of the corner. I'm able to send it on his inside, get in front of him and block a little bit, use the extra space to get a good run, and now I'm ahead of him going into the long straightaway up the hill soon into turn one. I'm gonna hope he doesn't send me. He doesn't. I brake later and I'm able to get through the corner pretty well. He does catch a little bit out of the corner, but I am able to stay in front, and I know I'm fast through the S's, so I should very easily be able to get past him. So now, again, I'm looking up in front of me, and I can't tell who that is. I think it's the 84 of G Money in front of me. I've caught him really quickly. He messed up the S's really badly. So now he's all crossed up, and I'm just going to go right around his outside really smooth somehow. He does get back to my left side here. Gets past me, but I've got a pretty easy send in my mind. I go right to his inside, and I'm able to just close it off, get the car turned. But he does get a good run off in the stands somehow. So he's going to stay in front of me for now. I am going to look. I have a better run. You can see it. I'm going to go to his left side here. Will be the inside on this next corner. I've got well more speed. I've got a lot more speed than him. I close him off, kind of send him a little wide, but he completely misses his braking zone. He's going to go wide right into the wall pretty much. And now I am clear of one of the Toyotas. Now I have to hunt down two more of them here in this race in the first stage. So we will skip ahead to lap 4. Oda screws up the S's just like G Money did, and I'm going to go right to him, get to the right side of him, and get past him pretty quickly here. So now I'm still looking to defend against him, make sure he doesn't get past me. He does go wide here. It's going to slow him down a lot. So now I can focus on the next car here. King, you see in chat, he had to reconnect or something. Fuel advantage. They just made him pit with everyone else. I do go in the sand here, get loose, spin a little bit into Oda. I save it, and I do somehow have a better run off of the corner. I'm not sure how, but I'm able to. So now my goal, again, is to catch up to the 43 of Colonel, try and get another stage point here. And as supposedly one of the fastest drivers, I need to catch up to him. We skip ahead to lap 5, the end of lap 5. Iron had fell off the pace pretty quickly. Him and the 43 pit. I get distracted, go way wide. I'm in the sand, trying to keep any traction I can, avoid the wall, and I'm up to P3 now with those pit stops. I will have to come in and pit though at some point. See lap 7. See, I'm not in the lead right now. I might have actually been in the lead. I don't know. I have to come in and pit. No. Smile has crossed the line. He does not pit this time, I don't believe. But I do have to come in and pit. We're going to watch, see how many positions I might lose. My hope is I come out in front of at least the 43. But it would be amazing if I'm able to get in front of Iron as well. You see, Tanuki goes by. I get in my pit stall. Kind of a wonky entrance for me. I'm pointed way to the left. You see coming down the straight, that's the 11. That's not who I wanted to be in front of, but would have been nice to be in front of. But as I'm coming out of the pit lane, it does look like I'm going to be ahead of the 43. He's not going to be anywhere close to me. So I'm able to just get away here. See, he's just now crossing the line. I have gained a lot of time on him. So now, on the final lap here, I'm able to get past Iron. He comes in and pits under the checkers, which you can't do. Iron, I forgot to put it in the video. He flipped in the S's for some reason. I don't know why his car did that, but I gained a position off that. Don't know why it's not in the video. So now yellow flag pit stops at the after the stage end. I'm going risky. I'm going only 25% because I feel if I can just make it 4 laps in this stage, if I can just make it 4 laps on the fuel I have right now, I can make it to the end of the stage pretty easily. So I risk 25% here to try and play a fuel game, try and get some track position. There, the fuel's in. I'm going to be able to get out. So far, no one in front of me is going, and I'm going to get all the spots. I will come out in P1 for this restart. So now my goal is to try and run away from these guys, see if I can. Smile goes a little early, gets on the brakes. Right as he does that, I get going. Tanuki almost gets spun. So now I am just trying to run away. That was the perfect restart for me to do so. So now it's just up to me not screwing up too big here. And I have a great corner in turn one. There's a wreck behind. It's Oda and Tanuki. Oda supposedly went bowling into turn one. Acted like Daniel's. I don't even know. Tanuki had to have felt like Daniel Suarez there. As you see, Smile now crossing me up in the S's. I just stay on the inside hoping he doesn't get past. He gets into me, and he's going to get past for now. I'm going to see how long I can stay with him. He is very much faster than me. I do have a good corner there, and I'm able to get to his right side. We're now side by side coming down the hill. Can I get past him? We door each other. I am past him for the moment. So now it's a matter of can I defend here in this corner? And I'm able to pretty well. I get a good turn off. And I'm able to run a little bit. But he does get a bit of a better corner here. So he is going to get a better run, sorry. And he's going to get past me. Clears me now. And now I look to try and get past him in this braking zone. I go to his outside as if I'm Jimmy Johnson at the Roval, and just like him, it does not work out very well. I'm in the wall pretty much. Now Tanuki and King are right behind me. I have to defend against them. Tanuki goes in the grass after getting pushed by King. I'm out wide trying to get something to work. So now here on this corner, Tanuki stays very defensive, so I can't take any sort of send into the corner. I could have gone and taken a normal line, maybe gotten a better run out of the corner, but Tanuki is just gonna run away from me with Smile, and they are gone pretty much. There's no catching them for me at least. I am not up to their speed in this race. I don't know what it was with me prepping for this race compared to them. They were much faster. Tanuki gets in front of Smile now. But I do see maybe an opportunity. I feel like I have a better run out of the corner, but maybe not. It looks like Smile was getting away pretty fast. I'm going to go pretty deep into this corner, see if I can get anywhere close, and it's not going to happen. I'm going to stay behind. Now it's a matter of can I hold back the guy that's right behind me now. It's Iron. Can I hold him back? He has been faster than me so far in this race. I should say he's been faster at points. I've been faster at other times. Can I stay in front of him? He gets into me here, which I didn't appreciate that much. Then he clears me when he wasn't clear, and now I'm just mad at him. I want to get to him now. I was not happy with him during qualifying either. He kept battling with me for some reason during qualifying. So now I've got a huge send incoming. Get to his inside here. Close off the corner. Get in front of him. Smile actually spun. I have to avoid him. Now Tanuki's going to be all by himself. Smile spun himself off of the sand, I think. I think he went wide out of the corner, got into the sand, spun out right in front of the entire field, it felt like. It does allow me to get a little breathing room to iron. I break it a pretty normal spot. I still go a little wide. Iron still right there. I'm going to make sure I take my line normal. If he decides to go to the inside, it's wrong. And he does. He pokes his nose in. And it's just not working. So now here, I go way on the inside. I'm going to take the apex away from him. But he does stay wide and is able to get a good run off. A battle I didn't want to lose because I was not a fan of what he was doing. So now here, trying to get back to him, maybe get through this corner better than him. I might be able to get a send here into the final corner. I do have a better corner. So now I'm looking to get to his inside. Won't work. He goes wide, but is going to have a good enough run off, and he's going to get away for now. So now, in my mind, I've got one last shot here before he would be able to run away, and that is turn one. Can I send a kamikaze here into turn one? I'm going to try to. I'm going to get side by side with him for a sec, but it actually worked out. I gained some time, so now through the S's, I'm going to be able to get to him. I'm right behind him now, kind of pushing him around, trying to see what I can do. He's trying to keep me behind. It's not working right now. I'm going to go. He's going to go out wide, and I'm going to get past him. Again, as now I'm able to run away from him now. And it looks like I'm going to have some better speed here all of a sudden. And Iron's going to fall back here. I'm finally able to get past that 11 car. And now I'm into P2 here. Smile still trying to fight his way back up. You see him back there fighting with Dega at the time. He's going to fight all the way up to me by the time I'm coming into pit. And again here, at this point, I've realized I am not going to beat people on pace if I'm going to win this race. I've got to win off of pit strategies. And that's where the full fuel call comes into play here. I take full fuel, gonna see if I can somehow get, and then never mind, I missed my pit stall. I faked myself out, and now the fuel strategy thing is kind of out the window. I'm gonna have to come down and pit again because I've lost all of this time. It's just not gonna work out. See, Iron goes past. That's a position lost. I'm getting going. I am way behind Iron. That's not what I wanted to do. He came down and pit a little after I got past him, and now he's able to just get away. So now, final lap of the stage, final corner. Smile takes the stage. Tanuki stays ahead of Iron, and I will come to the line in P4 here for the stage. And now it's all about the fuel strategy. I come down and pit, even though I'm 50%. Coming into the race, you see Dega in the back, gets into the barriers. He's going to lose all that positioning. But before the race started, it was looking like it was going to have to be a two-stop. But with how I saw Dylan doing the stages, I said, if I can get 100% fuel in the tank here, I can one-stop this. So I take 50%, the least amount that I have to take to get to 100%, to try and gain some positioning. Fuels in. You see Oda right there. We're squeezing each other. Everyone took a low amount. I am able to get past Oda, so I will say P4. But for some reason, Iron chose the outside, which I was confused about. He does not get a good start compared to me. Smile gets the best start. He was in P1, I'm pretty sure, on the start, on the pit lane race. I go to the inside here. I break a little too late, getting to Smile, and Oda, of all people, is going to get to the lead on a road course. Someone that people don't think of when it comes to road courses is now leading the race after the leaders get together. So now is, as Oda said after the race, he's got his 10 seconds of glory. He feels like a polar bear in Texas, doesn't know why he's here, and he just Smile crossing him up like crazy, and now Smile to the lead. I'm losing all these positions down to P4 back again. But King, you see, is ahead of Iron right now. Iron had also lost some spots on that restart to people. King gets into me. It In my mind, it doesn't affect me too much. Oda goes wide. He's into the sand and spins out. Almost collects King and his teammate of Iron, but they're able to get through cleanly. You see, Smile and Tanuki have just gotten away already. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. There's no way I'm going to beat these guys on pace. I have got to win off of fuel strategy. I send it way deep. I'm just about into the wall. And now, here comes Iron. I get hit by King and go right into Iron, just about wreck us. And now, Tanuki feels a little slow. Maybe I can get to him. I don't know. I'm seeing if I can somehow gain some time on him through this part of the track, through Sector 3. I'm not sure if I'm going to, though. He doesn't take his normal line through here. I'm trying to see if I can gain time, but I am pretty slow as well through here. Trying to get as much speed as I can, but Tanuki already has kind of gained that gap that he had. Is now I'm trying to see one last time here through this corner, see if I can gain any sort of time on him. I don't gain that much. So now he is going to get away pretty quickly. So now my focus goes to Iron. You saw me look back. I know he's going to try and get past me here. I know he wants to get into third. I'm, I'm not going to try and let him. He corner cuts the corner horribly to gain time. Is now I'm trying to get through turn 2 here, trying to get to the S's at full speed here. I'm going. Smile had said before the race, try and get through them as smooth, as straight as possible, but I go wide here. It's going to open the door for Iron. He's right there. I'm just going to kind of close off the racing line, try and make sure he doesn't get anywhere. I go a little wide, though, into the corner, but I'm able to stay in front of him somehow. And now I get a good run out of the corner, down the hill, try and get into a good braking zone here. Looking out for Iron, seeing what might happen. He gets there, able to get to the inside, goes wide for some reason. He had all the space in the world to stay on the inside, but went wide on me. And now I'm able to have somehow more speed down the straight compared to the 11. Don't know how it happened, but I had more speed. So now into the braking zone here. Iron goes to the way inside. He's going to get past here. I've got a couple more chances through here to try and make some sort of sense, some sort of move to get past him. I'm trying to stay with him here. He goes way wide, and that's all I needed to stay with him. So now I want to go to the inside here. I go to his inside, send a dummy kind of, and it sends him way wide into the sand. I'm able to keep it on the concrete here, the tarmac, whatever you want to call it. And I'm pretty much right with him, trying to make sure I can stay here, trying to keep going, trying to get past him still. Is now I'm still even with him here through this corner. And through the final corner here, I send a huge send, get into the back of him, pushes him out in front, but he's not able to corral it pretty easily. So I'm able to stay right with him, have more speed down the straight because of that. And now through this corner, turn 1, I send it way on the outside, trying to get something to work. It doesn't. So now Iron had that preferred line, and trying to stay with him, trying my hardest, knowing that he is faster than me in this moment. I'm just trying to hold him back. But you see, through the S's, I am faster that time. Through this final part of Sector 1 here, going into Sector 2, I'm taking a better line. I am faster here. I'm gaining more and more time on the 11, trying to keep gaining. I'm close enough to send a dive here into this hairpin, and I go to look at the outside, go back to the inside, and I'm able to get the car turned in and get past iron again. So down this backstretch, I'm hoping that just like the last couple times, I have more power down the straight, and I do. So now I'm building a gap to iron, trying to make sure I get past him. Don't let him close enough to get into me. You see, up ahead, you see the two Fords of Smile and Tanuki fighting. Iron closes the gap into the corner, and I'm just making sure he doesn't get past me. Don't let him get to the inside like he did the other time, even though it was my corner, I was on the inside. He goes wide again. I'm able to stay in front, and I take a semi-defensive line here to make sure he doesn't take a send on me. He goes way wide again. I'm going to have a better run out of this corner, and now I am away from him once again. But one thing I will point out, it is that time of the race where fuel is coming into play. People are going to have to start making pit stops. And speaking of pit stops, Iron is going to come down right now with 10 laps to go once they cross the line. You see, as I look back, he's in the pit lane. He's going to have to come down and pit a second time during this race. You can only make it about 7 laps on fuel. See, I'm coming through. You see, on the pit lane is Tanuki. He pit early. We still have 9 laps to go in this race. He's not going to be able to make it on fuel. He will have to pit once again in this race. So that's another spot that I feel like I'm going to have. He's going to have a crazy quick stop for me to not get ahead of him. So now, lap 28. We've got 8 laps to go. Will be 7 once we cross the line. Smiles in the pits. He's going to cut it close. He will have 7 laps left in the race once he pits. There you see, he has a pit stall past the line. There's 7 laps to go. I take the lead, and I somehow have to stay in front of him. So now I've got to have a good in lap because this is the lap I'm going to come in. I won't have fuel to make another lap after this. So I have to get through here as fast as possible. I'm hoping that Smile doesn't have enough fuel to make it to the end. I think it's going to be close. I'm hoping I'm the only driver that is able to do a one stop and pull kind of a queso move at Richmond last season in D2 and be the one guy to do a one stop and win this race off of fuel. I do mess up that corner. But now we cut over to me coming into the pit lane. It will be 6 laps to go once I get into the pit lane. I get through here pretty smooth. And all I'm telling myself is do not screw up the pit box. See, Oda has parked it. A lot of people actually parked it in the middle of this race. I think we had 3 or 4 people. Most of them were actually Toyotas, fittingly enough. Is now, I'm looking. There's my pit stall. Full fuel, because that's how much I'm going to need here. You're going to see here soon. Smile. Sorry, that's not Smile. That's Tanuki, actually, that went by. Smile actually had a slow stop. I forgot about that. He got into a second pit stall on accident and had to serve a penalty, basically. So I'm going to come out in front of Smile. So now, it's time to defend, because if Smile is able to make it on fuel, he's in second right now. And he's going to fight with me. I know Iron and Tanuki have to come down one more time, so it's a matter of can Smile make it on fuel, and if he can, I have to defend against him. You see him about a second or so behind coming down this straight. I am trying to run away from this man because I know I am not faster than him. It's going to have to be a defensive masterclass from me to be able to hold him off for another 5 laps at a track that he is seconds faster than me at. Through the S's, trying to get through here as fast as possible, attack the curves as much as possible. get through here. I have a good corner here, go a little wider than I'd want, but I'm able to get through here pretty smooth. But I go a little too wide, have to get on the brakes a little bit, and now it's just gonna invite Smile even closer. You see him. I keep looking back. I'm paranoid. I do not want this man near me. This is the fight for the win, pretty much. I am the leader, basically. After the pit stops, my splitter or something hits the curb, car pops up, I slow down a lot, and now Smile is just given a couple free tenths, is now going to have a lot more speed down the backstretch here, is going to get past me. So now it's a matter of, can I somehow get past Smile? Down here, this is my first chance to get past him. I'm going to get into the back bumper. I send him way wider than I wanted him to. He's into the sand. I'm past him, but I sent him way too far for what I wanted to do, and much more than I would like to send my teammates. Oh, sorry. So now I have to try and stay in front of him, taking defensive lines all over the place, trying to be as fast as possible while also being defensive. And now here through the long right-hander, trying to stay in front of him. I feel I can match him on speed through here, and I'm able to actually gain a tiny bit of time. So now through here, trying to get through as fast as possible. It's one of the fastest I've done in a while, staying above 130 the entire time. So now through that final corner, one of my best that I've done. Smile has closed the gap on this lap, but he is able to stay behind me for the moment. I'm able to stay in front. 4 laps to go here. Trying to stay in front. I miss the apex of the corner. It's going to invite Smile right back into the party. Right to my back bumper, basically. And here we go to the S's. A place where he has been faster than me what seems like all race long. I'm taking this as best I can. And I took the main S's pretty well, but then I went wide. So now me and Smile side by side. He tries to cross over. It's not clear and does not get past me. He does have the inside of this corner. I try crossing him over, get into him a tiny bit, but I am able to cross over here side by side here. He does get clear. So now I'm going to try and send it again. A send I've been doing all race. I get to the inside here, get into Smile. I have a good turn off, and I'm able to stay up to pace with me. You saw I look to the side. Tanuki has come in pit. While me and Smile are fighting right now, I'm slowing down Smile a lot. It's just allowing Tanuki to actually gain on both of us. See, 10 seconds behind, that's going to close into probably 8 by the end of this lap. You see, I send it on the way outside trying to get past Smile. He gets into me. We're both in the sand. Tanuki's going to keep gaining on both of us. I'm trying to get to him. I've got one more opportunity here in this section of the track to try and get past him. I'm going to do one last big send, get into him. It's not going to work. He's going to get ahead unless he screws up this long right-hander. I'm going to be in second. I said it on the radio and everything during the race. I felt like Kyle Busch defending someone that was much faster than me at the track. It's kind of the thing. It's a one-time champ defending a guy that hasn't raced a crap ton, kind of newer in the division. He's way faster than me, able to get past me. We see Tanuki very close behind us now. We'll cut to the final lap here. I go way out wide. Tanuki is right there. I'm going to see if I can somehow stay in second. Iron is too far back to gain enough time on us unless we wreck. Smile is long gone. He's going to win this race unless he wrecks. So now I'm just right in front of Tanuki, trying to make sure he cannot get past me. Going through this right-hander, this downhill section, I get bogged down for some reason after the hill. Tanuki gets into me gets himself wrecked off of my quarter panel, and I'm able to stay in front for the moment. But how long can I do this for? I'm able to get through here pretty well, go a little wider than I'd want. get on the curb as much as I can. I'm slower than Tanuki. He's going to have a better run through here. I have to block him, able to get there just in time before wrecking myself. So now I'm going to go crazy defensive here, try and take away the apex compared to Tanuki, but I mess it up, and Tanuki's going to get past me through the hairpin. So now I have to hope that I somehow have enough power down this backstretch that I can catch Tanuki a little bit. It's not really happening. I'm kind of staying even with him, but he goes into the wall. I am able to gain a tiny bit. He breaks way early. I break late. I'm able to get there. I turns down on me a little bit, but I sent it way deep, about turn him. So now we're still fighting. I'm trying to get some sort of better corner than him to try and get past. Just like the entire race so far, I've got one shot here to try and get past him, but it's not how it usually is, so I decide to go for a crossover, a switchback, and I get it. So now I'm on the outside here, going to this right-hander. One of the last corners, Tanuki using the curb to his advantage, able to get some speed through this right-hander, using the curb again to get past me. Now we have one more shot here to try and get past Tanuki. Is he too far out for me to get the send? I'm going to try it anyways. No, he's too far out. I'm not going to be able to get to him. Smile's going to come through to get his first official win in the top division in the NRRA. Tanuki's going to come home second. I'm going to come home third. The three TNR cars in the race all come home in the top three as we head to our first short track of the season next week.